Hello, folks, and welcome into another episode of Ron Talk, our kind of semi-regular news update show here on Ron Brown's YouTube channel, where we cover a lot of drone gear and other various tech. But today is a kind of a drone video, and we're going to talk about the DJI Mini 3 Pro drone and its availability now in the U.S. As far as getting it from other retailers other than DJI themselves, the mothership. For a while now, you've been able to order off DJI's website and have it ship almost immediately. And there have been some reports of the flyboard kit not being available to ship at this time. But what I want to concentrate on is some other retailers, especially our friends over at Best Buy, the big U.S. big box super retail store, which usually carries all the DJI drones. And a lot of folks ordered their Mini 3 from Best Buy on opening day. That would be May 10th, I believe. And they're just starting to receive them now. Just in the past week, some people have just started to receive their pre-orders, and some people again are missing their Flymore kits. So still must be some availability issues with that kit. But my good friend Johnny Drone Flyer down there in Hammond, Louisiana, he reported to me a couple days ago that he spotted a Mini 3 in display case over at his local Best Buy. So I think almost that same day, I went over to my Best Buy over in Hamilton, not Hammond, around the Hamilton area of New Jersey, and they have like a little kind of like a big strip mall type of thing there. So we had another errand to run there, so I just slipped right in the Best Buy store, went back to the drone case, and boy, the drone case was kind of in bad shape back there. It wasn't very well stocked. As I entered the aisle, I saw a lot of empty glass counters, or behind all that plastic counter, whatever you call the counter space with the plexiglass in front of it, a lot of empty space. And I did see a DJI Air 2S, and below it was the Mavic 3. So that's a good start. Some of the better drones from DJI. And then there's another big empty spot in the case. And then I went down the end. I spied a DJI Mini 2 down there. And it looked like they even had a tag for like a Mini SE, but there was none on display there. But alas, no Mini 3 on display there. So I looked around for a clerk. Usually you get in these stores and you only get 5 steps in, and 3 or 4 people agree with you, and then you take another 5 steps, and a couple of people try to help you. But that didn't happen today. I made it all the way back to the drone case with nobody, saying anything to me, acknowledge me. And I looked around for somebody. I even kind of left the drone out. I think somebody will get me here that I could ask them whether they have it in the back or something. But nobody ever approached me, and I was kind of in a little bit of a hurry. So I just went back out of the store again. So as far as I know, my local store did not have the drone, unless they again had it in the back and didn't put one out on anything on display. And even underneath the drone counter, there's sort of like shelves down there, like with locking plexiglass. I didn't see any down there either. So that's my that's my story there, and I'm sticking to it on the Mini 3 drone. Now, on some other unrelated news here to availability, I did notice that on my iPhone, I got in the App Store, I got a iOS update for the DJI Fly app. It got updated to 1.6.9, and so I did it on the phone, so it's all updated there. And I did manage to get it updated to 1.6.9 over on my DJI RC Pro controller. But I still cannot get the DJI RC. That's the controller that comes with the Mini 3 to update to the 1.69. It's still stuck at 1.68. I don't know why that one won't update, and whether that we don't. It was just a bug fix update, anyways. Suppose there's no new features added, so I don't know, why that's holding back on there. Because I know how I think all of them do now. The RC Pro at least turns Wi-Fi off when you take off, but I'm just trying in the house where I have the home Wi-Fi on. I'm doing it without even trying to take the drone off. So I have Wi-Fi in the house. That's what I'm trying to say, and it still will not update the 1.68 no matter how many times I hit that firmware button. It's not firmware, so or the fly safe thing. But there's no button in there that says update app, so you just have to wait until it comes. Make sure you're in good Wi-Fi. But anyhow, that's sort of a little bit of news I wanted to pass on along here on a short and sweet, Ron talk here. Okay, I got a little bit of update here since I spoke seconds ago here. I did mention my Best Buy. I messed up the address. It's not in Hamilton. It's in Mays Landing, which is the closest one to me, and kind of the only one down here in the Jersey Shore area. But I did, kind of guess that my store, the Mays Landing store, did not have the drone, and that seems to be, borne out here by the website here. If I was to order it today and I wanted to pick up in the store, I could not do it until Wednesday the 20th, which is 6 days away. So that tells me that it's not in the store, that I'd order it and it would arrive to them in one of their Best Buy trucks or whatever. They do not have store stock in it. I could order it fast to have it directly come to the house, but get here the day before the 19th. So my store does not have in-stock availability at this point. So and I know Stevie Bronx said they have it in the store in the Bronx too. So I guess availability in store is kind of hit or miss around the country. But to Jersey Shore, if you want a Mini 3 Pro and you need it fast, you're not going to run to Best Buy and pick it up back at the drone counter. So, I thought that was a little bit of interesting information there. It just seems there's ongoing problems with availability, especially if you do not order from the mothership DJI. And now, our good friend Lauren Donner had alerted us to these issues with availability, especially for U.S. retailers, and it really has bore itself out. So my advice is, if you want the drone, just order it directly from DJI. I know some people do not want to do that because they want to have a brick and mortar store to return it to, and if that's your main concern, then go ahead and order from Best Buy. It looks like the turnarounds, again, less than a week now, and you will have the option to take it back to a brick and mortar if you're unhappy with the drone in any ways, or you get a lemon or what have you. So so that's it. Kind of a short round talk today. I just wanted to kind of get that out there. I'm gonna, if I haven't already in the video, I'm gonna include some of the pictures I took with my iPhone of the drone counter. I don't know if Best Buy wants you taking photos, but you know what? I really didn't take those photos. I just have my phone out looking at information, just accidentally hit that shutter button. So it was a unintended, kind of pocket photo there too. So and they just happened to accidentally get in this video here. So I don't know how most of the computers, you never know what's going on with these things. So okay, folks. Get out there and, if you got a new Mini 3, get out there and fly it and enjoy it or whatever. It's got some new firmware updates. There's still some bugs with it. Some people still have some units that don't fly as good as others, but the people have got the good units. If you got a good one, it's really a great drone. So we will see you on the next one, folks.